Welcome to Cooking Couture Atlanta, where cooking is sexy. I'm your host, unapologetically Ardra, super sassy Sinette. Let's make it happen. How do I empower, elevate, enhance, and enrich women? And so we can't be responsible for men. We can only be responsible for us. Right. We got to ask the right questions. Mm-hmm. We got to be patient. We got to not lead with our emotions. We got to not be so thirsty and so needy that we don't see the signs of the PTSD. Because the nigga twitching, okay? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You say certain things, and you say, what's wrong, baby? Nothing, something in my eye. No, ain't nothing wrong there. That nigga twitching. You know what I'm saying? You sparking him. And so we got to look at different signs. You see what I mean? We got to look at, we got to ask right questions, and we got to slow our roll sometimes. You know what I mean? And we got to trust our instinct. There you go. Because we be feeling it, and we be knowing it. We know it. And we know it. 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 We know it.
You said something. You said we know it. Like a lot of times,
we know it.
We know what's up.
We know what's up. We know it's
and we're so thirsty though, because guess what? As we get older, it's like I want a companion. I don't want to be alone. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do this by myself. I do want somebody to talk to.
I do.
So I think,
but I want somebody that I can actually talk to. Yeah. That we got something in common. Yeah. That we on the same level. Yeah. That you elevate my thinking. Yeah. That you're balancing me. That you're adding to me. Yeah. I don't just want to add to you all the time. I don't just want to dress you and furnish your house and all of that. Everything that I'm working on now is overflow. Yeah. So when I get to the top of my cup, I retract. I have to go back. In. And where you been? I ain't seen you. Nope. And I ain't gonna leave it. At this point, I want my cup all the way full. Yeah. So soon as the stuff stop dripping, I'm done with you because you take it too much. Mm-hmm. Because the whole cup is for me. Mm-hmm. And whoever wants to love me the way I need to be loved and desire to be loved, and let's love each other together. But we got to start asking questions, being patient, not being thirsty, and knowing the signs. My thing is, can we just trust our instinct? And the more we use our instinct, and we talked about this, the stronger it gets. We know what to do. Yes. It's just like losing weight. We know what to do.
Because I have not been open to the whole, okay, you want to just go out. Like, it takes a lot for me to even position myself to say, okay, let's go on a date. Because you can ask me over and over again, and it's just like,
why? Why somebody gotta do all that? But see, you put too much pressure.
It's my own site.
You put too much pressure and stress on it. Just go. Now I'm gonna tell you this. This became my motto.
How you look, what you
got going on. Were you in a relationship before? Or were you?
I dated someone, and it's been a few years, but because of everything that I experienced doing that, I had to get me together. And it took,
that's what we talked about.
It took honestly up until last year for me to be okay. Because even though I entertain people,
be okay. Don't damage somebody else. Until you get rid of all of your shit, keep your shit. Because I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that. Because I'm not giving you my shit. And I'm going to tell you something that men say a lot that really perturbs me. They're so used to women being hurt and bitter. The first thing they come out, I know you hurt from the last one. Oh, excuse me. You got me confused. Right. Not me. I didn't come outside when I was still hurt.
You hear me?
I stayed to myself. I got me all the way together. I'm all the way together. I'm here for it. Yeah. And then now I'm here for you. I started dating after I lost 100 pounds. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, see, so it actually was, I lost 50. And when I started dating, and I'm going to tell you, dating at 50 pounds lost is a whole lot different than dating at 100 pounds lost. And then now I'm over 100 pounds lost. So I had an attitude because I felt like I was still me. I felt like I was still fly. I was still cute. I still dressed nice. I could still cook. I could still do everything that I do now. I got treated so differently when I lost weight. I got treated so differently, it was almost disrespectful. See, somebody would say, oh no, it was disrespectful. Men so superficial, it don't make no sense. Oh my goodness. I mean, and I didn't, and it hurt my feelings. And that's why 10 days in, I knew that I was going to do a documentary. Eventually, I thought I was going to do it that year, 5 years ago, but I've been saying I wanted to do a documentary on just like talking and weight. I want to talk to men and women, and I want to talk about weight in relationships. It's really about weight. You know what I mean?
I'm just looking at you. You know, I lost over 150 pounds, but that's been 16 years ago.
I know, but it changes.
And when you were talking about attitude. Being heavier, believe it or not, when I was heavier, and I was probably 11, 12, and because of my height,
made you like a 2,
they were
right.
No,
yeah.
she is.
But because of my height and what I changed, I had to change my eating habits and everything, because when my doctor put me on my second medication of blood pressure medication, and he asked me, my daughter was 5 years old, she's 24 now. He asked me, do you want to see your grandkids?
Oh, Lord.
And that's when
dramatic.
my life changed completely. Now, believe it or not, I was married at the time. My husband never said anything to me about my weight, but it was because of health issues. And when he asked me that question, I had to really think about it. I had friends that what I started doing is walking the track. I would call my friends like, you want to go there? Nah, I'm good. But now let me tell you something. When I was 11, 12, maybe 13, 14 at times, I was more secure about my body. I never walked around saying that I was overweight.
You can't tell
baby,
Are you cold?
and no one could have told me anything. In the process of me losing weight, it was a lifestyle. I started going to the gym. I just started focusing on myself. And my friends, sometimes they would exercise with me, sometimes they wouldn't. And I had to get into a mindset. But after 3 months, I realized how much weight I had lost, like 20 pounds, just getting in the right mindset, eating the right things, just going for a walk. And I figured out going for a walk, it helped me think a lot. It just helped me, you know. But the thing about it, when you were saying the way that people treat you, I'm much, much smaller now. But I could honestly say, when I was heavier, I had high self-esteem. I didn't worry about how I looked when I walked out the door.
That's also because black men love big.
But wait, and that's the thing. Now that I'm smaller, I feel, me personally, a black man don't look at me. A Caucasian man would look at me. A foreigner would look at me. And I still love black men. But the way that people treat you, and what I mean by that is, it's totally different. It's from white, black. Our own people put out overweight African Americans down, was not allowing them to lose the weight that they need to lose weight. And I'm just telling you about my journey, that I actually had people treat me totally different now that I'm smaller. And then the first thing people assume, your little ass, you've been little your whole life. But
I knew shit. You told me.
If I look at you, I would have thought that because of how your frame is.
But I love life, and that's the reason why I don't judge anybody, because you never know what.
You don't. But wait, what were you gonna say, little mama?
No, I was gonna say. No, that's what I was gonna say. But you know, people automatically assume that because you are small, like smaller people deal with the same thing and issue. Yeah, because they're small, and I used to get picked on. I don't care, but I'm just saying now.
But it's just like what you said to her earlier. I don't think Fashion Nova is for small people. You know what I mean? You was like, because it don't accentuate. You haven't seen it accentuate small people.
Well, every time. I ain't gonna say. I didn't say that far. Well, you know, if you don't got the big booty, you ain't big booty.
Exactly.
That's
what we said. That's what we said. You ain't got no big. I don't feel like I got no big.
And that's exactly.
But that's who promote it. That's
right.
It is because a lot of times people struggle with the big and small because I don't idolize anyone, but our
society idolizes, and our men, it's our men,
and we struggle because of that. Because I want to look like you when it's okay to look like me.
And that's the thing, and we're talking about men, what they prefer, and that unfortunately
they don't know what they want.
They don't know what they want.
Baby, if you don't say that again, they for real don't. But now in general, I feel like in general, what men at their core really want is femininity. Because at our core, we really want masculinity.
Yeah.
And so we want that
security.
man, we want that security, we want that covering, we want that comfort, we want that I'm going to love you, I'm going to take care of you. And then I want to be like, oh, yeah, let me help. What do I need to do? You know what I mean? What can I do to help you love me more?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when the femininity and the masculinity comes in together, that click, that work together, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. But I think that we are, you know how it used to be a commercial that say, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. These women, and see, the only thing that I could be concerned with is women. We playing women on TV and not really being it. Because when we are really it, when we are really the goddess that we are, it's so many things that we won't do, we won't put up with, we won't trip off of, we won't.
That means we all got arrogant and foolish because again,
But that's the same as just like she said earlier. She's looking at someone that's smaller and say, "Which I wish I was a little bit smaller than that person." But yet and still, what you have within yourself, that you're comfortable with who you are, regardless of what this guy may think, or you feel like this is what the guy is attracted to, regardless of your size, you still you got to love yourself. Because and it's so crazy because now that I'm smaller, I have lower self-esteem. When I was larger, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing, because I know when I walk out that door who's attracted to me and who's not. When I was heavier, it didn't matter who was attracted to me, but I was married at the time. So maybe that makes a difference. But that's the reason why what I'm saying is he never said anything to me about my weight. But for my daughter, she's single, but she loves who she is.
But what I'm saying is there. Can I just throw this in too? And I'm definitely not trying to shit on your parade or anything. But at 12, a size 12 or 14, it's a lot bigger than what you are, but it's still what.
That's my goal. You hear me?
Right. Yeah, she want to be a 12. But I get it. And I get it. And I don't want to disrespect you because it don't make a difference, because you still, this little bitty person was bigger. But at a 12, what I'm saying is when our goal is to be a 12, what you was at your heaviest, it's what I'm saying.
No, that wasn't at my heaviest.
But I'm saying being a 12 or 14.
Oh, no. I was.
Oh, you said when you got to 12 or 14.
When I got to 12 or 14, I was like a size 20.
Okay.
And then
now we're talking.
And now then when I got to a size,
because it's a difference.
Because I lost.
It's a difference.
When I lost weight, I was like a 12. I was like, it's all right, it's good, it's in the.
Do I need to heat up anything?
But this is what I was gonna say.
What you gonna say?
What I was gonna say was this: the smaller people deal with some of the same struggles. Smaller people want to be bigger because men like it.
Exactly.
So I have gone,
and so they look good in their clothes too.
Yeah, I have been, even though 140 might not be a lot, but somebody who was 110 pounds and they gained 30 pounds.
That's a lot.
But I saw the difference in the way men would. It's like I attracted more men than I did.
When you were little,
when she was when she was thicker.
When she was thicker.
Yeah, when I was thicker.
No, when she got thicker.
But that's what
she was saying when she got up to 140 pounds, and she's normally 110. She's a little bitty woman, but when she got she got the attention. Right.
I think I had that attention when I was thicker, but now
no, it is offensive. It's offensive. It's like dang, like.
When you didn't even notice.
Listen, it'll be different.
I saw 30 pounds lighter. Saw me, I'm 30 pounds heavier. It's like,
I'm telling you. So guess what?
That's why I'm saying how superficial that it does happen on both ends.
Because I lost over 60 pounds. I gained about 25. Back. However, I've always been comfortable with me. I've always embraced me, whatever stage I've been in. However, where I'm at now, I'm not as comfortable because I've seen where I was, and I like. For me, I like the way my clothes fit.
Yeah,
that's right.
Because again, even though I'm a big woman, I like to look good. I see folks with the shapelier, bigger women. They can wear hot top. I'm not gonna do it because for me, we don't do everything.
Right.
But
baby, we gonna do a whole show about we don't do everything.
So for me,
just because it's in your
I've
size,
always
that doesn't
embraced
mean you
but
gotta
when the first 30 dropped off, you get eyes.
Yes.
When 30 more dropped off, it's like, oh, y'all in my DM, y'all calling me, you flirting, and it's just like, it can be insulting because I am the same
in both ways. Yes, and then it's really insulting when it's people that know you. But my thing was the overabundance of people. One or two people, all right.
Exactly.
But listen, the first time I noticed it, I was at the grocery store and dropped something and like three niggas, and one of them was white, baby, was picking shit up and opening the door. They scared me. I'm used to being left the fuck alone. Yeah. They used to leave my fat ass alone. I'm doing my thing. I'm in the grocery store. I'm getting this. I'm thinking about you was looking killer. Well, I know.
I'm getting back down.
And I don't even, and it doesn't even have to, you know what? And see, that's so funny. You had lost the weight and you were glowing because of inside. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really looking at that. You didn't look like the other pictures I had seen. Yeah. And it was because you were glowing and you were so happy. It really didn't have nothing to do with the weight because, to be honest, if you've been glowing like that, Jason like Brian, he like all of this. Mm-hmm. It's the confidence, it's the attitude, it's the energy that come through that he like. Right. So it wasn't even about the 30 pounds or whatever. Right.
He been around from the beginning to the end.
But I'm just saying, he would have, I would have known as somebody that was in a relationship with him, this is somebody he likes. It been said that I'm extra. Fuck everybody that said nah. Okay, so
you are who you are.
I am, and I have embraced it.
Have you been this way your entire life?
That's what I'm saying. Have you?
My entire
well, that's right.
This is what you need to. But see, I can call my mama right now. My mother used to call me. My mother made up a stage name for me when I was a little girl because everything she called me like TT.
Your cousin nerd in, huh?
All the time, on shows and all of that, but I did spoken word and poetry. I met you, and I just had on jeans, heels, and a fur. And the dude I was sitting next to told me, you know, you real extra with the fur. I looked at him in that dirty sweatshirt, and his face looked like he needed a shave, and his hair, he needed to line up. And then I looked down at them tennis shoes, and I said,
when we were sitting eating pizza.
Yes, when you said I have a seat for you, and you set me next to that big dusty motherfucker that was sitting right there.
Oh, he was just
I understand that. I'm explaining the situation you put me in. You forced me to. You forced me.
I wasn't talking to him. I would just know that you.
So he said that to me because I had my fur hanging off my shoulder, and I was like, I looked at him, and he said, I was just playing because when he was talking, I was looking at him. Yeah. And then he said, I was just joking. No. I don't do joking. Grown men, I don't joke with grown men. You don't joke. You meant that. Yeah. You just didn't know if you could get it off. Yeah. But baby, looking at you and looking at me, looking at you and looking at me, I just smiled and laughed.
That's
and I looked at him and I was like, you right. I'm extra. Yeah. Too much for you.
You hear me?
With your little dusty self. I'm good. And I turned, I smiled. Yes. He said, no. He kept trying to pot. I said, no, you good. Mm-hmm. I said, I've been called worse. By better
like
people.
What you just said, like a lot of times we do this. I'm joking.
Y'all, you ain't joking at all.
Exactly what you don't want to say.
And I'm a grown ass woman. What about me look like I play? Yeah. I don't play. I don't. Yeah. But I can be. We can have fun and we joke around. But I don't be joking. I don't be playing.
Yeah, don't.
If I say come have a drink, I mean it.
Don't come at me sideways about
it. But if I don't know you, you don't need to be joking with me.
But that's a game that men play. That's lame. That y'all need to cut that out. Grown men don't need to joke. If you gonna say something, stand on what you say. And if you let it come out your mouth, stand with it.
Any woman that responds
and
and start a conversation,
then go with that. Oh no. Then you can roll. You can roll with her with that. Yes. But don't give me none of that. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that joking. I don't want none of that playing. I want what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some real exchange. Because even if you in an entanglement, you in a situation, you got something going on. We situation. We can always have a conversation. We can always have a conversation. Because see, I'm grown. I can have a conversation. Because My underwear don't come off without my permission.
You hear me?
My tongue don't come out my mouth without my permission. You cannot make me do anything. Yes. And I am in control of me. I will not, I ain't just, no, I got this. So let's talk. Let's see what's up. Just because it's two things. Just because I don't have one particular committed relationship in my life does not mean that I don't enjoy the company of a man. Mm-hmm. Don't mean that I don't enjoy the testosterone, the masculinity, everything. I find myself in the presence of a man at least once a week. Okay. At least. You can enjoy the company of a man. You can enjoy his essence. You can enjoy his energy without screwing him, without kissing him, without being in a relationship with him.
I think that's part of my problem though, because I enjoy that so much. Mm-hmm. I would rather have you as a friend. I say space to everybody. Everybody's a friend zone. Because I'd rather have a manly man in my presence and engage with than risk.
So if you enjoy a company of a man, you don't get so thirsty and so needy for a man, because you know how to. You have somebody that you can call and talk to and have an exchange with, and it's different. Yeah. So that, and then you teach everybody, men and women, how to treat you.
Yes.
And in the process, you learn what you like and how to treat you. Set your standards high. Don't be ridiculous. But then also know that what about me look like I'm needy and thirsty or need anything? Now, I would love to share this with somebody, but everybody ain't ready for this. And you know this. Yeah. And I only want somebody that's ready for this. Yeah. This ain't nothing. This was impromptu. This was last minute. This was, come on. Yeah. This is last of the holiday decorations. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can squeeze it in one more day after New Year's. So I don't need a man to have a reason to cook or to clean or to feel good about myself or smell good or enjoy my sister. Now, something that I truly believe, I don't feel like you are capable of fully loving a man or children until you can love your sister. You gotta. I feel like it starts with, I can't love you as my sister until I love myself. Right. Now, when I love because everything I see wrong with you is what I see wrong in myself. So when we all just a reflection. So when I get me together, when I love me, when I build me up, when I'm really for real, not bullshit, when I'm really confident with me, who I am, how I stand, what I do, man, I could love you. Yeah. Then I see you and I be like, what's up? I like that. And be genuine, real love. You know what I'm saying? And when I can't have real love for you until I have real love for myself. And if I can't love who look like me, you my sister, you look like me, you're a reflection of me, you're another goddess, you're another queen, you're another black woman who, the only person on this planet who really understands my struggle, the stuff that's going on in my mind, the pressure that I get put on at work, the challenges I get with my men, the evolution of our children. You the only one that really understand what I gotta deal with on top of everything else. All right, so I got to love you because you're the only one that really knows how to love me back. Yeah. You know what I need because I know what you need. That's why I'm jumping up doing this today. That's why she grabbing your stuff and do, because we know what you need, boo. You don't know. You see what I'm saying? So because I love me, shit, you look just like me. I know what you like, boo. Yeah. You said red wine, I got it. You somebody that ain't open this, ready for you. You know what I'm saying? So then when I love me and I can love you, then loving a man, it's just a free flow of that because we overflowing. Yeah. And then when I love that man, then come the kids, and then I can love the kids. But I stand on it. You can't even love your kids the way they need to be loved. You can't love your man the way they need to love because you don't love yourself and you don't love your sister. You running around here talking about, I don't fuck with women, I don't like women. You running around fucking your friend's man and all that. That's because you don't love you. That's because you don't love you. That's because you don't. That's because you don't. Because listen, when you love you, you know you too good for some stuff. You see what I'm saying? When I really love me, when I really look in the mirror and I be like, you my boo. I fucks with you. I like you. I didn't want to wake up nobody else but you today. I love you.
Grateful for
you are. I love you. I know you. I know some stuff about you.
You gotta affirm.
Yes, every day. So when I do that, then it's only natural for me to love you, and then all my love can flow. I feel like BFL, that's it. It's gonna save the world. That's black female love, because ain't nothing like it. Because we got the strongest love. We got the for real. When we down for somebody, we down for them. We will ride. And then people say that we ride till the wheels fall off and all that sound cute, but we do. We go too far. We do. We will stay down with you until we jacked up too.
That's why you gotta be careful who you love without condition.
But that's why you gotta, because when you love yourself first, you know in some certain situations, I'm too good for that. People be saying, I ain't nobody too good for. Well, I'm too good for a whole lot.
But see, I think
I'm too good.
Even what you just
I'm
saying,
too good.
Life and its experiences, that's when you learn you're too good. Like how we talked about earlier, I had to go through some stuff to realize what I won't deal with.
Right.
And that's just men, women, boy, girl, jobs. I know what I can't tolerate because, again, I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to be stressing. Not about things that I can change.
But see, that's when you realize in your power that you are in control of everything that happens in your world. That you do have power. You have power what comes out your mouth, and from the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what's in your heart? Because what you're saying is what's coming from out of here. You know what I'm saying? And so we just gotta do better, get better, and we're gonna be better.
And be better.
And we're gonna be better. There's a particular person right now that wants my company, and I purposefully stay away. And I've told him that I'm and he thinks it's funny. So he sees it as a challenge.
Yeah.
And
I'm
as
men,
I'm gonna get no, you're not. Because I know what my I know what my weaknesses are. I know what I don't want. And I don't want no parts of you and your wife. And I don't care if she ain't here no more. She ain't in Atlanta metropolitan area. They separated for 2 years and all that. I don't want no parts.
We ain't got nothing going.
I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of it. That's all. So, and because I don't want no parts of it, I'm not ready to play with me because I know me. I know me. I know you and your full beard and that beautiful chocolate skin and that wavy hair. He got more waves than me in his head, baby, and I'll get you seasick up in here now. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Soft curly hair, nice straight teeth. You know, he always got everything I like. You know what I'm saying? Now what vodka you say? Yeah, okay, yeah.
See?
No,
you don't. Yeah, you
thank you. You play? No, I already know it. You gotta come over to my house. I'll cook for you. I know you will do all that. He gonna have everything I like.
Guess what they don't do? They don't. They still don't get a divorce.
Oh yeah, but I don't want them to get no divorce. You stay with her long as what y'all got work for y'all. It don't work for me. And so because it don't work for me, I'm not going to play with you. I'm not coming to your house. I'm not playing with your dog. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
You want somebody to play with, and I ain't
I'm not, you're right. You want somebody, and he do want somebody to play with. And then after a certain time, because he'll call, like right now, and say, what's up? What you doing? I was just gonna come through and have a drink with you, or whatever. Listen, I want to bring you something to see if you ever tried it and all that, or because I'm a sucker for what you got. I don't have. I ain't never tried. I went out of town. I brought back something. I just want you to try it. I got you a bottle. What time is it? Because I don't fuck with you at the 8. You know what I mean? Because I'm not ready to get tipsy. I'm in my own house. I'm not getting ready. Listen, dog. I'm not playing with you. You keep your white teeth, your curly hair, your full beard, and your clear chocolate skin on away from me. Stay on over in them swats now. What they call them swats. You stay over in them swats. You stay over in them swats, and you leave the cater where it's greater, where it is. But because of that, I'm not going to play no games. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I play games, and every time, and I swear, every time that I have invited them over, I have tried to have people here, and I'm not trying to be fun. I'm real with this.
Oh no!
Now you want to come through and say, yeah, you come through. I'm safe. But now after 8, I'm not messing with you because everybody that know me know after 9 or 10, I'm weak. I'm sleepy. Girl, that's because I'm sleepy. I'm a morning person. Okay. I'm not a night person. Okay. So by 9, I'm going down. By 10, and then don't let me have been a little intoxicated or have anything to inebriate baby, I'm twisted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then all I need is a massage and it's a wrap.
That guard done went all the way down.
Baby, and then don't massage my shoulders. Next thing you know, I'm in the lab. Baby. Wait. What?
I just feel like I'm open. I'm always open.
And that's good. Open is everything.
And I don't mind. I'm not afraid to say I need help.
My good friend, who's a therapist, she has 2, 3 PhDs. She always, that must be where you got it.
I'm a social worker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You sure are. Look, I remember now. Look, going through Leslie files.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte. That's why you like that. Because she says you just got to be coachable. You got to be coachable. You know what I mean? And then you got to be willing.
I want not to be coachable.
Right. Girl, would you preach? See, that's why you're here. That's why you over here in this mix because you can handle it. Yeah. That's some grown folk stuff right there. But we ready to date, but we can't just date anybody, and we can't just do anything.
We can't.
Just cause we can't.
When you know your prize, you can't.
Or you know your worth, and whatever your worth is at that time is where you're working from. So, and when people say, I know my worth, well, right now you may not be as worth as much as you're going to be. You know, I mean, that's what happened. But right now, because I got a migraine earlier, and that's what's had me kind of, I'm in a sluggish. Boy, you massage all this up in here with some thick old hands, baby, ain't no good. I be calling like Leslie, it's a lifeline. I need you to come around the corner, please, Jesus. Come escort my company out.
Maybe that's why I don't date either, because I try to avoid things that I know ain't.
But you gotta be stronger, and you gotta know, and you gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta be honest with yourself, and so I know where I gotta, I know where I gotta cut it. I know where I gotta, and then too, y'all can laugh all you want, but I will call a lifeline. Yeah. I will send out a text, an emergency, please come
talk about
to her. I will be like, please come get me, save me. Yeah. No, don't say you need me. Come knock on this door, cause this nigga don't care nothing about you saying you need me, and I'm weak. I need somebody to knock on the door, and it's open. Come right in, open the door, cause save me, save my home, save my home. I need a sponsor. Can we? I need a sponsor.
Let me call a friend.
Call a friend, baby. Tap me in, cause help me, cause I know I'm not getting ready to play these games. And so, as a result, I think that I just like if you know me, I like good food. I like good liquor. I like the good in life. And baby, up right there with it is good sex. Like good quality orgasm, good food, good. I'm talking about quality. I'm talking about something that had you thinking and dreaming and reminiscing for 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like fine wine, I get better with time.
Hey.
And no, and seriously, I'm worth more now than I was when people meet me that went to high school with me and they see me. Oh, you so different, baby. Yeah, I was 16 or 18. I'm better, and not only am I different, I'm better.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck around and got better on these bitches. God,
I love it.
But I didn't fuck around and got better. I look better. Yes. I feel better. Yes.
Life is better.
Life is better. I see stuff better. I see what I didn't see. Yeah. I'm magic. Yeah. Like I have impressed myself. I woke up one morning and it was like, bitch.
You in.
We in this. We here for this. Let's show up. I was determined to shake it off. Yeah. I was like, I am going to enjoy them being so much that even if I'm not at the top of my game, even if I'm not drinking with them, I'm going to enjoy it so much that I'm willing to push through because I want it. I want the exchange. I want the conversation. I want the love that I get from my sisters. And I love it. That's why I told her I was just inviting a few ladies over and we just gonna do what we do. Yeah. This is what we do. We know how we do what we do, right? So let's see, I got the seafood is out here and this butter is hot. So you cool. We should have.
Come on and pop this lobster tail for us.
It's 2020. Men know how to treat you. That's the main thing. You don't have to make excuses for them. You don't have to. A grown man knows what a woman, whether she grown, young, old, or whatever, he know what she wants.
I agree.
And when they want you,
they don't pursue you.
They don't pursue you. And see, that's why it's so important. That's why it's so important for us to control our emotions and to maintain, because they will come.
In 2021. If they want you, they'll do that. It takes. I used to give men so many excuses. Yeah. They got this going on. They got this going on. If they want something, just as much time as they put in their interest, whether it be a car, whether it be
whatever they interested in,
whether it be money, because a lot of them interested in money, they're going to put their all into it. If you can't do that to me, I'm okay. But now you can't come lay up with me.
Oh no. See, that's the thing. We act like we don't get to set the parameters. We act like we just gotta go along with whatever they say, do or what they want. No.
What about when they say closed mouths don't get fed? And they want you to have to, like, they want you to ask for it or say what you want. And what you think?
Okay, I think that if that works for you, if that's what you want as a young woman, as a whatever woman, if that's acceptable to you, if that,
I don't really want to have to ask for things that I
and
feel
and
like
there's nothing, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't want that either. That's not of interest to me. That's not you
want this butter? You trying to butter?
No, I'm trying to get you this.
If I gotta guide you, I'm not good at teaching either. If I gotta guide you and teach you.
Thank you. Now, let's make it happen.